All right, people of the state of Michigan versus Diane Marie Pitone, 2023429. Ms. Pitone and her attorney, Mr. I'm going to mispronounce your name, sir. Rabo,
yes.
Rabo? Okay, Mr. Rabo are here, appearing by video. Mr. Gabriel is the prosecutor. And Mr. Rabo, is your client got any objection to continuing on video today?
No, Your Honor. The record should reflect that we would stipulate to appearing by Zoom in this matter. We have no objection.
Thank you. She pled to a charge of abandoning or cruelty to 10 or more animals. It's a felony, punishable by up to 4 years in the Department of Corrections. The agreement involved dismissal of the other counts, and the prosecutor recommends no jail time and to dismiss Three Rivers complaint 61-200-4814. So are there any additions, corrections, or deletions to the accuracy of the report itself?
No, Judge. The record should reflect that both Ms. Pitone and myself have thoroughly reviewed the pre-sentence investigation report in this matter. We have no additions, deletions, or corrections to the report.
Thank you. Mr. Gabriel?
No, Your Honor, I have no.
Prior record variable as scored by the agent is 0 points, level A. Offense variable 10 points, level 2. Any objection to that scoring?
Not on behalf of the defense, Your Honor.
Then I have none, Your Honor.
So an advisory guideline range would be anywhere from 0 to 6 months. As the plea agreement involves a sentence within the guidelines. What else would you like me to know, Mr. Rabo?
Well, Judge, I submitted a sentencing memorandum to the court with various letters attached on behalf of my client. Judge, frankly, I've been practicing law for a long time, and I've represented the worst of the worst. And I frankly don't think Ms. Pitone is a criminal by nature. She was trying to provide care and shelter to animals, and obviously she fully understands she violated the law significantly, and she's entirely remorseful for that. I don't think this court will ever find her involved in that type of conduct or any type of criminal conduct again. At 49 years of age, she's never previously been in trouble. She, as the letters reflect, she's a good-hearted person, tries to help others, including animals. As I said in my memorandum, I'd ask the court to consider following the recommendation of probation. I think it's reasonable under these circumstances. I know it's not the norm in the sense of people are usually either incarcerated or placed on probation, but I don't think this court will find this person involved in any other criminal activity in her life. So I'd respectfully request you consider that.
Thank you. Ms. Pitone, is there anything you'd like to add? And I did read your letter, and it was a very well-written letter. What else would you like me to know?
I would like you to know that I never wanted any harm to come to any animals. My intentions were good, and I do take full responsibility for a series of bad decisions that led to the current situation. And I just want to apologize to my family, friends, the good people and neighbors in Park Township at St. Joseph County, and just assure everybody that I would never, ever do anything like this again. I feel very horrible. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Mr. Gabriel?
Your Honor, I've also handled an awful lot of cases over my career, and this isn't the first situation like this. I have no argument with the fact that just about in every one of them, it starts out with good intentions, and at some point in time, those good intentions cross a line, and it actually does hurt the animals, and that's why we're here. As I indicated at the time of the plea, I'm not asking for any jail this time. There's one count here. That count can obviously be expunged if all goes well, and I have no reason to believe it won't.
All right, thank you. All right, Ms. Pitone, I agree with the letters that were submitted in your own, whatever underlying emotional or psychological need drove you to do this, you're taking care of it. It got out of hand. Your apology to the neighbors is appreciated by me because I know that they were extremely offended, they were affected, they felt their property value was going to go down. That's their home, that's a home they work hard for in that area to maintain, and so they were concerned about that, and they were concerned, many are concerned about animals and the ability to take care of them, and that you were doing this and getting out of hand. And so I'm glad to see that you've taken actions to get a handle on that and to deal with the underlying emotional and psychological issues that were causing that. I don't see that at 49 that you have any previous record at all, or that you would in the future. This is a unique kind of case in that regard. So I don't see the need for probation to provide you any treatment. You've already done that. So it is a restitution of $4,964.58. And Mr. Rabot, you indicated you would stipulate to that amount. Is that correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
And that's owed to the St. Joseph County Animal Control. And there is a $60 DNA fee, $68 state cost, $130 crime victims assessment. I won't order a fine. And it's 0 days credit, 0 days served. Your sentence is within the guideline that's pursuant to your plea. Therefore, you have the opportunity to ask the Court of Appeals for leave to review your case. You're going to be given 3 forms advising you of what your rights on appeal are. I'd ask you to sign 1 copy acknowledging that you received them. If you wish to appeal, you need to fill those out, return to the court within 42 days. The payment of the restitution and the fines and costs that are ordered that are mandatory should be done to the clerk's office as soon as possible. And if you don't take care of it, we add you to the show cause hearing, where you could be held in contempt of court if you don't make payments on it, and you have the ability to do so, and we don't want to do that. So we just as soon have you make the payments as soon as possible and get it taken care of if you can. And if you need to make payment arrangements, we can do that with you too. Do a wage withholding, we can do anything you like as far as that goes, but those payments do need to be made. So I'm going to go off the record at this point, confirm your address that we have it correctly,